Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. I have a tutorial lined up for you all that has been long overdue, and I feel like my shirt may give it away. Of course, I will be teaching you guys how to build the Hellfire Club logo from, of course, Stranger Things Season 4 here in Minecraft. Now, I've been working on this for a while. I actually worked on the demon head a long time ago and was like, yeah, that'll do for the tutorial, you know, I'll post this. And then I was like, this seems like half a job. Like, I'm not half a job Harry. I like to get things done. So, I've gone ahead and built the Hellfire Club, obviously text above, with actual Hellfire coming out the top, which looks cool. We have ourselves the dice, or the die should I say, from Dungeons and Dragons. We have, of course, the flaming sword and the mace on the right side. So this logo is complete now, which looks awesome. So yeah, I'm going to teach you guys how to build this for your own worlds in today's tutorial. Let's get some materials. Alright then guys, so we're going to start over here next to our original one. Now I'm not going to build in front of it like I do my other pixel arts because for one it's more 3D this one, so it's less of a pixel art and more of a kind of, I guess, like 3D logo up here. And I feel like because we have so many layers to work with and because we'd be seeing so many of our original layers, it would get a bit complicated. So I'd rather just teach you guys over here in an entirely new setting. And having said that, we're going to take ourselves these materials. We'll take ourselves loads of blocks of black concrete, an ochre flog, I hate this word, an ochre frog light, nether brick wall, a honey block, tinted glass, black stained glass pane, netherrack, deep slate tiles, and deep slate tile stairs as well. Okay then. To get started, obviously you want to build in the sky, wherever you want to go to, whichever height, feel free. I bet it will look awesome in the cloud, and definitely at night time. Now let's go ahead and build ourselves about 5 blocks down here at the base. So 1, I should have enough room to go this way, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll go up on each side by 1. Symmetry is important in the lower jaw, but then as we get to the top of the head, it gets a bit unsymmetrical, so definitely stay tuned. Now we're going to go up on the sides again, but not for 1. We'll go up for 4. So number 1's here, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We'll build a block in for 1 each. We'll leave a space for a stair that will come later. So we'll build 3 in the center, between a space on each side. So you've marked out the jaw just there, and it looks like a very big cheesy grin, but it's a different type of grin we're trying to build. It's more grim than grin. There we go. Now if we go a block above this on our little pillars on the sides, and then we'll build ourselves a nether brick wall on each side. This is where we're getting a bit more 3D with the layering. Then we want to go up for about 3 blocks on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And build a block in toward each other, like so. And this is where we're getting onto the eyes. Now for the eyes, we're going to build ourselves ochre frog lights anyways. A block back behind what we already have. So build 2 temporarily, and then build 2 behind your build. So whichever way you're going to face your build it behind. Like that. Pretty freaky, right? Then we go ahead and outline these with our black concrete. So we'll take ourselves a block obviously on the ends, and then a block for 2 beneath them. And you also want to do these above, absolutely, as well. Like so. Freaky. Now in the center here, you can actually join these up, just with 1 block, and then go ahead and join up this one, and this one, like that, so it's giving it a bit more glasses kind of look. And then in the middle, you want to build 2 blocks up, and 1 block folded over on the left. We're kind of building like a crack in the skull up here. Now we're going to build a bit of a diagonal pattern, so definitely stay tuned if I place blocks and then remove them. So we'll go to the left from this, here, and 1 up, removing this one. Then again, I'll go 1 up, place 1 on each side, and remove the middle. Now up here on the right, I'll go ahead and build 1, 2 to my right, and remove the middle. Oh, actually not yet, because I need to place a block above. Now remove the middle. Sorted. Having said that, I'm going to build this up just beneath this one, so diagonally again, and then place a block in the middle of those 3, just like so. If you guys need to pause the video at any point in this tutorial, then please feel free. That is what it's there for. Absolutely. Now over on this side, we'll do a similar thing, but slightly less confusing. We'll go up for 1, 2, 3. Add in the block just there, that we did on the other side. Add in a block up here, diagonally. One block here to build here, and a block above this, and remove that one in the middle. So we have this shape going for us now, just here. We next want to go up diagonally from these ones on the top to build a nice row of 5 up top. So it's kind of gone back to the jaw up above as well, and it looks like a skull, which is really cool. Awesome. Now we're going to do ourselves the right horn firstly. Now this one's a little bit troublesome, but definitely stay tuned. It shouldn't be too bad once we get things going. So we first want to start with our, it's going to be our nether brick wall, and it's going to be our deep slate tiles. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So we want to go up from the black concrete here. There's going to be a temporary block here, and then our actual deep slate tile. Remove the temp. Let's build ourselves 3 nether brick wall. No, actually just 2 down here. Let's do a deep slate tile on top. Nether brick wall, deep slate tile. So we have 3 of these singular ones. Then we do a nether brick wall. Then 2 of our deep slate, and then 4 of our nether brick up here on the right side. At the peak, you can do another deep slate, and then diagonally bring another one down. Then diagonally bring 2 down. And that is good to go on that side. Perfect. Now if we go to the left side, this is slightly different. It differs a bit, so definitely stay with me. Again, we want to follow this one. We don't want to build on this one. We want to build obviously up to the same position as the other one. So just here. You can build another diagonal deep slate up from that one to the right. And then from the left again. And then from the left again. So you have 3 of these singulars. Follow this with your nether brick wall. So we do 1 in here. I'm actually going to bring this down for 2 as well. No, I won't. I'll leave it for 1. Yeah, just in case. Then I'll build 1. And then I'll build 1. It's all to do with shadowing, I think. The reason we do 2 on that side and 1 over here. I can't quite remember how I did this originally. And then up here we'll build ourselves 2 more deep slate tiles. And then 4 more of the walls up here. Now we'll go up from these 2 diagonally for 1. Back down from these 2 for 2. And then 2 again from those 2, connected this time, like so. Now you should look at your horns and think, oh, they actually do line up with each other, or they're about the same height, and that's perfect if they are. Best way to do that is just fly next to it, and then use your little cursor to follow to the nether brick wall on the left side. That's awesome. Okay, great stuff, guys. Brilliant stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and place my netherrack that is on my skull, just in here. I'm going to start with the top going down. So I'll stick myself 1 here, and 1 here. Then down here, 1. Then 3 around this black concrete in the middle. Then 2 diagonally down from that singular. Then 1 up here. 1 down here. 1 down beneath in this gap. And 1 down beneath this one. Then 2 under the eyes here. 2 under the left eye over here. And 1 up here, just under the eye again. Like so. Now down further than this, we can go ahead and stick another few. Oh, I actually believe there's another one hiding away just here. So down here in the jaw, there's going to be 1 here. A space away, another one. Down here, a space away, another one. Over here in the middle of the 3, 1 over here. Perfect. Now we want to go ahead and take our black stained glass pane, and we'll build on this black concrete here. 1, 2. Then we'll go up from this to the top and build 1, 2 with 1 dripping down at the moment with nothing to sit behind or in front of. We'll do 1, 2 here on this black, 1, 2 here, like so. And we will make those look good a bit later on, but for now we don't have the material for that, so we'll just leave them floating in midair and it's fine. Okay then, assassins, so we're going to need to go to the sides of the head and basically build these flaps. So if we go to these 2 blocks here, and they're going to be the same on the opposite side, we want to go ahead and start by building ourselves just the single one of our wall up here, in line with that top one. Then we take black concrete just here beneath for 2. Then we'll go ahead and use ourselves this lovely honey block. We'll take 2 of them behind the 2 black concrete. And we'll take our nether brick wall here for 1, up for 1, across for 1, up for another. So we now have 1, 2 of these points. Let's get a third. 1, 2, 3. And up here we'll end this off by just going forward for 1, like so, or out the side. If we take honey blocks down here for 3, then we'll take ourselves a tinted glass block or tinted glass pane over here, then a glass pane here, a block of tinted glass here, 2 more here, a honey block beneath this one, a tinted glass block here, 2 honey blocks between the 2 there, and then we'll do honey around this one down beneath. So this one here, and here, and then this one here as well. So we have this shape going for us just here. Perfect. We need another honey block just down here as well for the bottom of this one. Now here there's going to be tinted glass here, here, and here. And then we'll have ourselves some nether brick wall here, here, and one beneath with a stained glass pane here. And we'll do stained glass panes on all of the honey blocks all the way back to the top, so up here. Perfect. Now what you want to do is go to the back of this and then fill in the tinted glass blocks with your black concrete, so you can have an entirely dark kind of glass area there. Look, you sort of see what I mean? I mean, you can do the entire thing if you wish to, it might look better, but for now we're just going to sort that out. Now over this way, we want to do something similar, but except we're changing it up a little bit. So we do 1 of our walls up here, 2 of our black concretes, 1 wall down here, tinted glass block here, 2 of our honey above, a honey here, tinted glass, honey. We'll do ourselves a tinted glass beneath and a honey to the right. This is going to be our final honey up here, or down here should I say. On this one we'll do another honey here. We'll do 2 honeys above. 2. We'll do ourselves 2 tinted glass in here. 1 in here. Honey, honey, and then we'll do a honey up there as well. And then we want to do 1 more honey next to the tinted glass. So we have this shape going for us. And of course we need to go ahead and do the glass panes on the bottom and the sides. So in all of these gaps. And then we'll do ourselves the wall above, all the way to the top honey block. So you have those 3 rivets. And then beneath, 1, 2, 3 to connect to the glass down there. Perfect. Don't forget to fill in your tinted glass on the back with your black concrete. Oh, and those 3 as well, don't forget them. There we go. Awesome, that looks great. Okay, we're on to the next step. Now then, as you guys know, we have a lot of different objects in this logo that we need to find where they start in this pixel art. So we of course need to add in the flaming sword, the mace, the 2 die, and the Hellfire Club logo. So we're going to start with the flaming sword. Back on our new version over here, we want to go down to the left sort of thing over here, the flap I'm going to call it. I'm going to go to the lowest glass pane here. I'm going to take myself my netherrack firstly. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then build 1 down from this, just here. So that is 1, 2, 3, and I've gone down for 1 here. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove these, and this is where my sword will be. So just here. I'm going to build myself up here, and I'm going to go for 3 of these in a row. And then I'm going to go for a backwards deep slate tile stair here, a netherrack block up here, another backwards deep slate, and another rack up top. Now down here, I'm going to do myself a block down here, a block diagonally down from this one, and an upside down stair here. But I'm not going to do another rack block on this one. I'm going to leave that off. So that is the sword built up there, ready for us later. But oh, there's one more stair. This one goes between these two netherrack blocks just here. Perfect. And then we need some slabs for that later. The next sort of thing is going to be the, we'll go for the mace next, which is going to be on the opposite side, of course. So the mace, it goes from the other sort of flap, but it goes from about here, or we'll start from about here. We're going to have to take temporary blocks again. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and on 4, we will build here. We want to go with ourselves just a few blocks past this, so an extra 1, 2, and then we're going to start with stairs. So I'm going to go for 3, and then what I'm going to do is do a 4th to build a stair on the 3, and then knock out those ones, like that. Hope that makes sense. And then I can build my ball for the ball and chain, like that. And then I have myself my mace parting here. It's going to have a stair beneath, a block to the left, a block down, a block here, a block left, a block down, another stair here, block, block, stair. And up the top here, what we're going to do is we're going to build another block up here, but this one again will have some slabs on it later, which we'll have to grab afterwards. But at least we've marked out where these things are, which is awesome. As you can see, they're roughly the same sort of layering from each other. If we were to continue this up in a more straight path, as we're doing with the mace, then of course that would be in a sort of straight path in the same direction. So perfect. The next thing we can do is to build the Hellfire Club text above here, and then we'll come back for the dice later because it's not too hard to place. So, and also we don't have the materials. So we need to start with the club part of the logo. We're going to go to the second to last deep slate, so up here. 1, 2, and on 3 is where we begin. The C is going to come across for just 2 blocks, so like that. And then it's going to go up from number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we'll build across here. Jump a space and build this down to match to here. Then for the U, pretty simple stuff, as you guys can probably tell. We're doing the same sort of thing over again. Then the B, 2 blocks instead at the bottom, 2 blocks up top, 1 in the center, and then 3 down the right side there. So club fits nicely between the horns of our demon, which looks very unfinished at the moment, but we're going to get there eventually. Now over this way, on the top part of the C, we will take a temporary block of honey and go 1, 2, 3, and on 4 is going to be the start of our H, or a little bit more of our H actually. So the H obviously is going to curve around, the text is supposed to look curved, which is why we build it in such a weird shape. We're going to go with a block down, a block up, and then across, and then up for 2 more. And we'll do the same on the opposite side, of course, building our H design. Now up here on this 2, we leave a gap of 1, and then start our E over here. Our E is going to be just 2 blocks at the bottom, and it's going to go up another 2 there to build 1. And you know how an E looks, it's going to be like this. Then we start another one a space away. The L will go 1 block above, and it's going to be worth 5 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 goes here. So it's 2 blocks away from the club. 2 blocks away from the club, what? The Americans are like, what? Because here in England we don't use the word block to indicate, you know, direction. So there we are. We'll take ourselves a honey block here, just to represent the gap, and do the F up here. And we just do that simply like so. Now we do the I, again a space away. It's going to be 2 blocks, 1 on the right, and then up here we'll do ourselves 1 block up in line with the top of the F, and the other space we'll leave for a campfire. Now over here, coming back down, we leave a block again and do our R. Our R, the top of it is going to be up here, just in the gap of the I. We'll do ourselves this one dropping down further than the I by 1 block. We'll go to here and leave a gap of 1, so make an F. Then we'll go here for diagonal 1, knock that one through to build one down here, and then one down there as well, so 2 down below. And now over this way, in line with the lower part of the R, we'll take an E, which goes down in the E shape, of course, like so. And that should match up with a H on the opposite side as well. If it doesn't, you may just want to quickly revise what you've just done, just in case. I'm just going to quickly have a look at mine. We're all good. Thank goodness. So yeah, that's that. That looks awesome. Now what I'm going to do is switch out my materials and get some other very helpful ones that we're going to need for this next part. Okay then, assassins, so I've grabbed myself a bunch of new materials. It's going to help us complete up the different sort of items around the demon, and then obviously work on a little bit of the demon as well. We'll take some smooth quartz block, some smooth quartz slabs, a polished blackstone button, a campfire, deep slate tile slab, a chain, flint and steel, black carpet, and a nether brick slab. First things first, we'll go up here, up to the right horn. We'll go to the second block of deep slate here, and I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks of quartz and knock out the 3 before the 4th. What I'm going to do here is build myself a block down from this, here, and then I'm going to build myself 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one up top, and then another 2 blocks over here. And that's ready to go for my buttons, which will line this shape on both sides if you wish. There you go. And then we'll save that for the stairs afterwards. Now for the other one, we're going to go something a bit similar. Well, I say similar, it's a little bit different. We're going to go for this bottom part of this this horn, and go 3 blocks, and on 4 over here we place a block. We place 2 blocks actually, 2 blocks again, and 1 block up there. Now what we'll do is we'll take ourselves 2 slabs down here, then we take a slab up top on our block as well, like so. So we're going to have 2 stairs here, a stair here, a stair here, and a stair here afterwards. For now though, you have the buttons, let's place these on here. Awesome. Let's stick our campfires on our eye, so 1 here and 1 up top on the eye. Amazing, that adds a bit of extra detail and I think it looks really cool. We go with ourselves the nether brick slab in the top of the eye here, and the top of the eye up there, and then we'll do our black carpet in the corners down beneath, like that, just to add a bit of like an evil sort of look to the eyes. Our flint and steel goes on the nether rack, of course, hence the flaming sword. Wouldn't be a very good flaming sword if it didn't have fire. And then for the ball and chain, we'll take ourselves the chain, of course. We'll do 1 chain here, go to the left, and we want to build up from this diagonally for 2. Then we'll go above this for 1 temporarily, to build to the left for 1, knock that through, and then build 1, 2 up here as well. There you go. Next what we'll do is we'll build ourselves a slab here, and then lower down 1 here and 1 on the back, like that, so it looks a little bit more textured. That's that done. Now over the flaming sword as well, we want to do a little bit more with the slabs, just to give this a bit of extra detailing. So we're adding ourselves like a handle for the sword. I do forget what these are called, it does have a specific name, I know. So we do 2 like that around the netherrack, 1 here, and this is next to the deep slate block, and there's 1 up here as well, just above. And that's all there is to that, just there. Perfect. I think that's everything again here, so I feel like we can move on to more material for the demon and finish the die. So now we can pretty much finish our structure. We're going to take ourselves smooth quartz stairs, some nether wart block, some polished deep slate, some nether brick stairs, some black concrete, some nether brick slabs, an end rod, doorite, and tough, which I think is the first time I'm ever using this in a build, which is pretty cool. Let's go to the left horn firstly, and start with doorite next to this nether brick wall, then tough, then doorite, then tough, then doorite, then tough, and then finally down here we'll do ourselves polished deep slate here, 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 and 1 here, like so. So that now connects to the actual head. On the opposite side we'll do ourselves deep slate here, We'll do ourselves a tuff behind that, and then surround it with deep slate. Then we'll do ourselves diorite here, tuff here, diorite, tuff, and diorite, up to there. Now there's actually a stair in here. I believe it's going to be a netherbrick stair here, and a netherbrick stair there, like so, for those horns. Make them look a bit more curved on the inside. Obviously the spaces up here are going to be filled in with nether wall, so you can do this pretty rapidly, if you can get between and behind the stained glass panes, that is. They're a bit pesky, and I realised we did miss some, so I'll have to get some more in a moment to complete that up. So there we go, the upper head is pretty much like that. There's a polished deep slate here, like so, and then down beneath this there's going to be a bit of a difference in pattern. There will be a nether wart here, there's going to be one down from the netherrack here, 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 and in here. And then over this way, this is where we start to get funky with it. We're going to do a stair this way, a stair this way for the furthest one away, like that. These are kind of for the nostrils. One here, and then up top here we're doing a slab, just up here, to build that sort of like red skull kind of nose, or lack of nose, should I say. And then build yourself a black concrete sort of mold behind that, so it looks, you know, like it's got a shadow back there. Awesome. You can actually bring that shadow all the way back down if you wish to, so I'm going to do that now. Bringing this all the way to block out the sun through the mouth area, like so. And I'm going to take my nether wart and I'm going to pack this out around the mouth. I'm going to build one here, 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 and here, like so. Up in these gaps here, as you can see, there's like a space for another stair. We'll do one this way and one this way around, like that. Pretty cool. And then we'll take ourselves 3 end rods from the black concrete above, and then we'll take ourselves our smooth quartz stairs here upside down for 2, upside down here and on the end, and one in the middle. And then we'll take ourselves some slabs in a second to finish that. Whilst you have the stairs, don't forget your die, and just go around these, finishing these up as well. That one's done. It kind of looks like a pointy arrow, and then there's one on each of these corners, like so. Perfect. That looks awesome. Okay, so yeah, down here we want to go ahead and get ourselves some quartz slabs, preferably smooth quartz, just so they don't stand out too much, and then under each of the fangs as well, like so. Awesome. Now there's only one material left to get, so we may as well just get it on camera as well, instead of having to do an entire refresh. So we'll just grab ourselves the black stained glass panes here, and we want to go ahead and put these on the face as well. Now let me just quickly refresh my memory. If I show you what we've done, we sort of made the scar a bit more prominent with these stained glass panes. So as we go along the black concrete here for the nose bridge, and then down on the right eye. So we do that again over this way. So we go here, down the nose bridge, and then here, and down on the right eye, like that. So we've really made the scar like pop out of the screen there, which looks awesome. Well then guys, that is it for my Hellfire Club logo tutorial. And real quick, I just went ahead and knocked off that glass block where my head would be, that glass pane. But that is all sorted. Yeah, that is it guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another Stranger Things tutorial. What a pleasure it's been. And it's so good to have this logo finally built in Minecraft. It's so iconic from Season 4. You know, everyone knows of this logo now. It's become its own, like, brand symbol. It's like Gucci now. Like, forget Louis Vuitton bags. We want a Hellfire Club bag. It's going to be awesome to see more merch of this for Season 5. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. If you have enjoyed this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. That'd be really helpful. If you're interested in staying tuned for future Stranger Things tutorials, I do have so many on my channel. It's like, you know, my content backbone at this point. So if you are a Stranger Things fan, you have definitely come to the right place, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely consider subscribing and join the Assassinhood today for free by doing that. It's basically our version of the Hellfire Club. Just a bunch of nerds who enjoy Minecraft, Stranger Things, and all the other types of nerdy things. Almost said something else, but I stopped myself. I'm not Eddie. Go ahead and follow me up on social medias as well, guys. And don't forget to have an excellent rest of your day. Have a good one, and goodbye for now.